Yeah, hello student. This is our next problem. Tangents are drawn from the point -2, 1 to the parabola y square equal to 4x. If alpha is the angle between these two tangents, then find tan alpha. No easy problem, students. Yeah, first of all, I want to draw a diagram for this. This is standard parabola only. So this is our parabola. Okay, this is directrix. So this is parabola. Two tangents are drawn from external points. Say the point is, this is not exact diagram, just like x minus 1. Through this point, two tangents are drawn. Okay, this is one of the tangent, this another tangent. Angle between them is alpha. Then what is tan alpha? Okay, friends. Yeah, I will write. Let the tangent equation for parabola. Okay, with the slope m is, what is that, Nana? Y equal to mx plus a by m. But in this problem, a means 1 because y square equal to, I will write here, y square equal to 4 into 1 into x. So that's why what I can write directly, y is equal to mx plus 1 by m. Okay, so this line passing through -2 comma -1, that implies -1 equal to m into -2 plus 1 by m. Okay, what it gives, I will write Nana here, minus m equal to -2m square plus 1, or in bracket, in next page I will write, that is 2m square minus m minus 1 equal to 0. So students, what happened here? Here two m values. One m gives the slope of one tangent, another m gives another slope of another tangent. Already the points are taken here p, here a, here b, means p is one tangent, p be another tangent. That I will write. Let slope of pa be m1, slope of pb be m2. What mean that, Nana? Indirectly what I think, that is, so m1 comma m2 are the roots of 2m square minus m minus 1 equal to 0. So that is sum of the roots m1 plus m2 minus b by a, means 1 by 2, m1 into m2, product of roots c by a minus 1 by 2. Okay, now what you want, an angle between these two tangents. I can use tan theta formula. Already you know that tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Okay, or another words I can say that this is same as root over m1 plus m2 whole square minus 4m1 m2 I can write by mod of 1 plus m1 m2. Okay, I will write here only. What I can say, tan theta equal to root over 1 by 4 minus plus 4 by 2, 2 means 2, by 1 plus of 1 by 2. So what I can say, that 4 to the right, 9 by 2, totally 9 by 4 root over by 1 by 2. That is equal 3 by 2 by 1 by 2. Cancel 3. So what I can say, that tan theta means here alpha is given the problem. So I can write instead of theta alpha. That is not big problem. So finally what I can say, tan alpha equal to 3. Alpha can write. Alpha equal to 3. Okay. I hope you people understand. Or directly you can use formula. Using that formula also can solve the problem. I will show you that. Example. So this is the parabola. This is a point P, x1, y1 is given. Through P you can draw two tangents. Angle between the two tangents is theta. Then you know that tan theta equal to root over s11 by mod x1 plus a. You can use this formula also to find the value of that. So s11, actually s means what here, Nana? Y square minus 4x. S11, that point should substitute. Which point? Minus 2 comma 1. Instead of y should write 1 minus that is 8, that is equal to 9. After the mod of x1 plus a, so x1 means minus 2, a means here 1 only, so directly 1. So tan theta in the problem, tan alpha equal to root 9 by 1, that is equal to 3. Directly you will get the result. Okay, you can use any one of the method. Yeah, next question. Yes, important model, P2 comma 3 is one end of focal chord PQ of parabola x square plus 2y minus 2x minus 2 equal 0. Then slope of normal at Q. What is the meaning of the problem? I will explain. Focal chord is given. Focal chord. The chord passing through focus is called focal chord. Point P is given as 2 comma 1, and equation of the curve also given. Parabola also given. At another end of focal chord, we can draw tangent and we can draw normal also. We want to find slope of normal. How to find slope of normal at other end of focal chord? That is interesting thing. Okay, we have one important theorem, students. The slope of the tangent at P for focal chord. Listen, the slope of the tangent at P, where P is one of the end of focal chord, is same as the slope of the normal at Q, where is other end of the focal chord. That I will prove now. Listen, students. Yeah. For example, this is parabola. This is a focal chord. This is a P. This is a Q. Focal chord. That is interesting thing. For example, I can say P of T1. I can say this P of T2. Okay, then you know that the ratio between them, T1 into T2 equal to minus 1. T1 into T2 and T2 equal to minus 1. What means that if P is the one end of the focal chord, directly can find another end by using this relation. Okay, so students, listen here. In this problem, yeah, I want to take P as 80 square comma 280. Obviously Q point becomes a by t square comma minus 2a, 2a by t, that I will write. Just instead of t, you want to write 1 by t now. Try to find slope of the tangent at P, that is the first derivative of the curve only. Slope of tangent at P is equal to dy by dx at P. First derivative. What is the parabola? For example, y square equal to 4x is the parabola. Then 2y into y dash is equal to 4a, or y dash is equal to a by y. What I can say? 2a by y. Y means I can say 280. That is 1 by t. What I can say? Slope of the tangent at P is 1 by t. So keep it. Yeah, now that should write here 1 by t. This is the slope of the tangent at P. Now I will prove that slope of the normal at Q also 1 by t. I will show you, friends. First of all, I will find the slope of the tangent at Q. Slope of the tangent at Q is equal to 2a by y is the slope of the curve. The point is a by t square comma minus 2a by t, that instead of y I should write this 2a by minus 2a by t nana, this get cancelled, will get minus t. So what I can say, that slope of the tangent at q is minus t. Slope of tangent at q equal to minus t. Observe students, slope of tangent p is 1 by t, slope of the tangent at q is minus t. So what is the slope of normal at q? Minus 1 of this minus t, that is 1 by t. What mean that slope of the normal at q same as the slope of the tangent at p, that I established, that I will write here. Yeah, if PQ is a focal chord for any parabola, okay, slope of tangent at P equal to slope of normal at Q. Normal at Q. The question is, you want to find slope of normal at Q. It is better to find slope of the tangent at P. Okay, I will write slope of tangent at P is equal to first derivative of the curve at the particular point P. That is 2 comma 1. I can write first derivative. I will find a rough here now, 2x plus 2y dash minus 2 equal to 0, or 2y dash equal to 2 minus 2x, or y dash equal to 1 minus x. I hope what I did correct. So 1 minus x at the point 2 comma 1, that is 1 minus 2, that is equal to minus 1. Therefore slope of normal at q also minus 1. Slope of normal at q equal to minus 1. I say that B is the correct answer. Okay, next problem students. If the locus of midpoint of the chords of parabola y square equal to 4x, which passes through a fixed point h comma k, is also a parabola, then its length of lateral rectum. Interesting problem, interesting model, no? Interesting model. So students, first of all I will explain meaning of the question. This is the parabola y square equal to 4x. Okay, here one fixed point is taken h comma k. Through this fixed point we can draw infinitely many chords. We want find the locus equation of midpoints of all those chords. For example, this is the midpoint of this chord, this is the midpoint of this chord, this is midpoint of this chord. What is the locus? Locus of midpoints of chords. What is saying that it is also a parabola, then find its lateral rectum, length of lateral rectum. First of all, we need to find what the equation of the parabola. After that, you can find the length of lateral rectum. Okay, Nana? For example, after converting that in the form of y is equal to 4ax, then this 4a gives the length of lateral rectum, or using a you can find length of the lateral rectum. Okay, so first of all you will find the equation of that parabola. Interesting problem, and it's very interesting problem. Observe all of you. First of all, yeah, I will draw a rough sketch. Nana. This is the parabola. This is h comma k, a fixed point. Through the fixed point you can infinitely many chords. This is one of the chord, say PQ. Let's midpoint is h comma k. No, we should take locus. Let alpha comma beta. Midpoint I will write. Let m equal to alpha comma beta be the midpoint of one of chord passing through what I can say, m passing through h comma k. Okay, so we want to find locus equation of m, means we want to establish the relationship between alpha and beta. Nana. At last, instead of alpha you want x, instead of beta you want right y. That gives the locus equation. Okay, so first of all we know the equation of a chord with its midpoint. That I will write equation of equation of third with midpoint, with its midpoint, with the x1 comma y1 as its midpoint is S1 equal to S11, already established fact. S1 equal to S11. Yeah, what is S1? Y1 minus 2a times of y plus y1 equal to y1 square minus 4a x1. So instead of x1 y1 I wanted alpha beta. So what I can say, y beta minus 2a times of y plus beta. So what I wrote wrong here, x plus x1. Okay, sorry. 2a times of x plus x1. Yeah, x plus x1. Now x plus alpha equal to beta square minus 4a alpha. Okay, now I want to rewrite it. I will write in next page clearly. Two a what I will write 2a, yeah, 2ax minus beta y, okay, yeah, plus beta square, okay, here minus 2a alpha, if transfer that plus 2a alpha, already minus 4a alpha is there, gives minus 2a alpha equal to 0. Okay, so what happened, this is the equation of the curve, okay, where alpha and beta is midpoint. Now what I can say, this is passing through h comma k. I will write that this chord passing through h comma k, means instead of x I can write h, instead of y I can write k. 2ah minus beta k plus beta square minus 2a alpha equal to 0. This is the locus equation. So this is the locus equation. No, I will write locus equation. I will write instead of alpha I will write x, instead of beta I will write y, and I will conclude none. Therefore locus equation is 2ah as it is minus, instead of beta I want to write yk plus y square minus 2ax equal to 0. I want to write it in standard form. Students listen, y square minus yk is equal to 2ax minus 2ah. Okay, here y square minus I want to write into perfect square form, 2 into y into k by 2, a square minus 2ab plus b square you want added, k square by 4 added either side, 2ax minus 2ah plus k square by 4. So what I can say, Nana, I will erase this here, I will explain here only, no problem. So what I can say, Nana, here, yeah, y minus k by 2 whole square is equal to, actually x should be 1, no, that's a 2a taken common, 2a into x minus h plus k square by 4 into 1 by 2a, that is k square by 8a. Finally what I can say, Nana, so this is a parabola, y minus k by 2 whole square equal to 2a into x minus half h minus k square by 8a. This is in the form of, I will write clearly. So y minus k square equal to 4 capital A I will write. That is not written, I will write. This is 4 into a by 2 I can write now. Okay, 4a into x minus h. So its length of lattice rectum, its length of lattice rectum LL dash equal to 4 capital A actually, that is 4 into capital A means what? A by 2, that is equal 2a. Now I can say that locus equation is a parabola, okay, whose length of lateral rectum is equal to 2a. I hope you people understood. No? I can say that my answer is option D, 2a. Yeah. Another question, no? Two tangents to the parabola y square equal 4x makes angle theta 1, theta 2 with the x-axis. Okay. Okay. Indirectly given that their slopes, no? Yeah, tan theta 1 is one, no, its slope, tan theta 2 is another slope with the x-axis. Then locus of point of intersection if cos theta 1 plus cos theta 2 equal to c. Yeah, interesting problem. I will draw a diagram and I will complete it. Yeah? Observe here, students. Yeah, this is our parabola. 1 minute. This is our parabola. Okay, then. So I will extend x-axis. This actual x-axis. Not good. Wait. The actual x-axis. Okay. Two tangents are drawn. I will show you, Nana. This is the one tangent. So maybe this is another tangent like that. They are making angles. Here this is making theta 1, this is making theta 2. What is the point of intersection? What is the locus of point of intersection? Let the point of intersection of the tangents be alpha comma beta. Means again you want to find relationship between alpha and beta. At last I will write x instead of alpha and y instead of beta. From that I will get the required. Okay. So what I can say, slope of directly one of the tangent equation I will write. One of tangent equation for parabola y square equal 4ax with slope m. What I can say in another one, y is equal mx plus a by m, slope form. So one of them means I can, instead of m I can write tan theta 1 or tan theta 2 also I can write. No, clearly not mentioned m1 no here. So what I can say, y equal to m square x. Before that I will tell this tangent is passing through alpha comma beta. No, this tangent passing through alpha comma beta. That I will write in next page. Beta equal to m alpha plus a by m. Or in other words I can say that m square alpha minus beta m plus a equal to 0. Students, what happened here? Two m's are involved. One m is slope of one line, another m is slope of another line. Just you want to find the relationship between alpha and beta with this condition, cot theta 1 plus cot theta 2 equal to c at that condition. Students, what I can say, okay, slopes of two tangents involved in, I can say 1. Let slopes of two tangents involved in 1 be m1 comma m2. Okay, what I can say, m1 means tan theta 1, m2 means tan theta 2. Okay, so what I can say, m1 plus m2 equal to minus b by a. Minus b by a means beta by alpha, I can say. Yep. Okay, that is tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 equal to b by alpha. Next page I will write that. But I want to write it all in terms of cots, because cot theta 1 plus cot theta 2 is given as c. 1 by cot theta 1 plus 1 by cot theta 2 equal to beta by alpha. After taking LCM, what will get nana? Cot theta 2 plus cot theta 1 is equal to beta by alpha into cot theta 1 into cot theta 2. Already cot theta 1 plus cot theta 2 given as C. So I will show you in the problem. You are given cot theta 1 plus cot C. I will write that C here. C equal to beta by alpha into cot theta 1 into cot theta 2. So this is the one of the required relation. I can say this is equation number 2. So this relation I got from some of the roots of the quadratic equation. Now I will write product equal to m1 into m2, that equal to tan theta 1 into tan theta 2, that equal to C by A. C means what here in this? A by alpha. I will write that A by alpha. Okay. So tan theta A by alpha means cot theta into cot theta 2, cot theta 1 into cot theta 2, cot theta 2, obviously alpha by A. Say this is third from 1 and 3. Sorry, from 2 and 3. From 2 and 3, what I can say nana? C equal to beta by alpha into alpha by A. Alpha get cancelled. What I got, I will write here. Students, listen. Beta equal to AC I got. Now I will write locus equation. Therefore, locus equation. In the resulting equation, instead of alpha, should write x. Instead of beta, you should write y. So y equal to AC. This is the required locus equation. So I will see where is that. This one. So I can go with option C. Yeah, another problem, interesting and super problem. If the common tangents to the circle and parabola subtends an angle theta with the x-axis, then find tan theta square. So we have several methods to solve this problem. I will use one of the method. So what happened here? One circle and a parabola given. I will show you exact picture. Yeah, x-axis, y-axis, because its center is 0, 0. So this is parabola because y square to 4x. For these two tangents, we will have a common tangent. Let it be common tangent. This common tangent. That common tangent meet the x-axis somewhere and making angle theta the x-axis. Automatically tan theta is called its slope. So using that concept, you will find tan square theta. Okay. Our answer should be in terms of C and A. Interesting problem, students. Listen now. Okay. So what I can say here. So this is y-axis. This is x-axis. So first of all, I will take a circle. Assume that this is the circle whose center is 0, 0 and radius is C, obviously. So this is parabola. Okay, so I will extend this x-axis backward. No, not good. Yes, somewhat better. Leave it. Now I want to draw a common tangent. Right. Yeah, this looking just like. Yeah, assume that this is common tangent. Red color common tangent. This is theta. Okay, now we want to find the values tan square theta. Now. First of all, I will find the equation of the tangent for the parabola. That I will write equation of tangent for y square equal to 4ax with slope m. Slope form, that is y equal to mx plus a by m. So instead of m directly, I can tan theta, I can write, no problem. Tan theta into x plus a by tan theta means a cot theta, I can write. Okay, this is the equation of the tangent. This is also tangent for the circle. Okay, that I will write in next page. Students, listen. If a line is said to be tangent to the circle, if the distance from its center to the tangent should be equal to radius of the circle, then only you can say that the line is tangent. So now what I can say, if this is tangent, this is red color line, then distance from center 0 comma 0 to that tangent should be equal to its radius, that is c. Okay, that I will write in next page now. Okay, yeah, I will show you. This is circle, center is 0 comma 0. Okay, this is tangent. What I got, I will write. What is that? Tan theta x, tan theta into x minus y, minus y plus a cot theta equal to 0. Okay, so this distance should be equal to radius of the circle c. Yeah, you know how to find distance by your distance formula. C equal to mod ax1 plus by1 plus c by root over a square by b square. Mod ax1 0 into that 0 minus 0 plus a cot theta by root over a square means tan square theta plus b square means 1. Okay, finally what I got, I will write here. C equal to a cot theta with mod by root over tan square theta plus 1. But here I don't want disturb tan theta because my answer should be in terms of tan. That's why the squaring another side, what will get, c square into 1 plus tan square theta is equal to a square into cot square theta. Okay, so I want find tan square theta value, no? That's why for my convenience tan square theta is taken as some k. Then c square into 1 plus k equal to a square by k, I can say, because 1 by tan square theta. Or what it gives nana, c square into k plus k square, cross multiplication, use a square. Or in other words, I can say that c square k square plus c square k minus a square equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. I will write in next page what I got. Okay, what I got, c square k square plus c square k minus a square equal to 0. I want k value, I can use quadratic equation concept. If in ax square plus bx plus c equal 0, then x equal minus b plus r minus root over b square minus 4 square by 2a. K equal to minus b means minus c square plus r minus root over b square means c power 4 minus 4. A means c square, c means minus c square. I think a square this one. I think that is correct. A square one. I will write a square minus a square. Okay. So k equal to minus c square. Here I can't take negative symbol, Nana. If you take negative symbol, c square non-negative, negative with total negative, k is negative, k is tan square theta. Tan square theta 0 or greater than 0. That's why I can't take a negative here. I will take plus. Plus root over what you got, I will write c power 4 plus 4c square a square. So c square I can take common. What I wrote formula wrong, no? By 2a should be, that I will write here, divided by 2a means 2c square. Okay, I will write it clearly, 2c square. Okay, so now k equal to minus c square plus, I want to take c square common, it becomes c if outside. So c square plus 4a square by 2c square. So divide throughout by c, what will get k? K equal to minus c plus root over c square plus 4a square by 2c. So k means what? Tan square theta, that I will write here. Therefore tan square theta is equal to minus c plus root over, yeah, c square plus 4a square by 2c. No, I will check answer. Minus c, yeah, in the first option minus c is there. I hope first option is correct. Last problem, students. The normal from p comma 0 are drawn to the parabola y square equal to 8x. One of them is the axis. If the remaining two are normals are perpendicular, then find the value of p. So I will explain clearly, Nana. So this is y-axis, this is x-axis. Okay, this is directrix of the parabola. This is the parabola. So for example, I will take y is equal to 4x, somewhere here a comma 0. So the point somewhere here, that point is p0, p comma 0, something I can't say p, something point a is p comma 0. Through this point, actually you can draw three normals. I will show you what are the three normals. Student, this is one of the normal, this is another normal, this is another normal coincide with the x-axis. What mean that through this point I can write a tangent, through this point I can write a tangent, through this point I can write a tangent. That's why the yellow color three are normals. In this problem, these two normals are perpendicular. So this is the question. I want to use the equation of normal in slope form. I will write that equation of normal in slope form. What is that? Y is equal mx minus 2am minus am cube. 3 m's are there, no? 3 m's are there here. 3 yellow color lines are there. Their slopes. One m is 0, obviously. That is yellow color line along with the x-axis. Okay. So this line, normal line, okay, no problem. This line passing through p comma 0. So what mean that instead of y I can write 0, instead of x I can write p. 0 equal to px minus 2am minus am cube. Okay, so I think not px, that is pm. Okay, now here I can take m common. So p minus 2a minus am square is equal to 0. Already m equal to 0 is the one of the slope of the axis line. That's why automatically p minus 2a minus am square should be 0. So what happened? This is am square. Okay. So minus of what I can say, do one thing, transfer that side, plus 2a minus p equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation involving two m's. One m gives the slope of one normal, another m gives a slope of another normal, already given they are perpendicular. What mean that from these you can find two m's, one is m1 m2, those are the slopes of normals. So indirectly, they are perpendicular, product of their slopes equal to minus 1, indirectly saying that product of roots of this equation is equal to minus 1. Okay, that I will write. Gives, one I can say, one gives tangents, two normals, two perpendicular normals I can say in this problem. Okay, in this problem I can say two perpendicular normals. Okay, so product of their slopes equal to minus 1. Just like product of roots is minus 1. That means that product of roots of 1 equal to minus 1. That I will write here clearly. Oh shit, 1 minute. Yes. Yeah, what I can say, minus 1 equal to c by a. C means what? 2a minus p by a means a only. Okay. So what happened? 2a minus p equal to minus a, or 3a equal to p. Our required value is equal to 3a. But in this problem, our parabola not y square equal to 4x. Our parabola y square 8x. From that you can find a value that I will write now here. Okay. But our parabola is y square equal to 8x, means 4 into 2 into x. So a equal to 2. Therefore our p equal to 3 into 2, that is equal to 6. The required p value equal to 6. I hope you people understood this. I can go with option